Hello, my stitching lovelies. This is Danielle, aka Stitcherista, back with my 6th floss tube video. I did just do a video yesterday, but I'm doing another one today just because I feel like it. Now, when I was editing the video yesterday, my husband was in there for part of the time, and he said that I was too much in the video. He said, "Why are you screaming? You're being really loud." He thinks that how I was in my video yesterday, which is how I am a lot in my real life, around him I am, around people that I know, he thinks it's going to turn people off from watching my videos. So give me your opinion. I can take it. If you have a critical comment, maybe I am a bit too much for some people. I know I'm not going to please everybody, and everybody's video is not everybody's cup of tea. I have gotten a lot of good feedback that people think I'm funny and, enjoy the entertainment, I guess. But let me know what you think, because my aim is to, make these videos as best as I can, to give you guys information, to share what I'm buying, what I'm stitching, just to be a good part of the community. So just give me your feedback, let me know. I realized yesterday when I was putting away my haul from the video I did yesterday, I neglected to show you the biggest piece of haul I got. I have an obsession, many, with tote bags. And I never have really owned a really big one that can hold all of my whips to take to a stitch night that I go to every couple of months at the stitching post, or one that I can take all my whips to a retreat. I usually go to like 2 a year. So I had seen in one of the Stash Queens videos, she had a Vera Bradley Miller bag, and it looked pretty big, and it zippered on the top, which I really liked. And so I went on eBay about 2 weeks ago and was looking, wanted to find a deal, because the bag retail is $82, and I didn't want to spend that. I was even willing to get a bag that was used, but still in good condition. So I found one, and it came in just about almost a week ago. And it looks like this. Isn't that nice? It's big. And that is I think it's Portobello Road pattern, but it has a pocket in the front. And what I also like is it has like the straps. I can put it on my arm to carry it like that. It does zipper up the top. So if you unzip it, this will fit all my whips. Look at that. And it's got a bunch of pockets on the inside. Brand new with the tags on it. I got it for $40. So I was tickled by that. So I'm looking forward to using that. The next stitch night that I have is coming up in November at the stitching post. So it'll be a little while before I can use that. Okay, on to some of the other little things I have to talk about. I did get some more haul yesterday. The mailman had not come before I shot my video, so I get to show you today instead of waiting until Monday. But first I'm going to talk about the Lizzy Kate Spooked Sampler. Do you see anything different from when I stitched it yesterday and showed you? Well, last night I stitched the key, and I stitched that leaf in the border on the leaf. If you remember, I said that I was going to stitch it 1 thread over 2. This is 28 count fabric. Well, I went to stitch the key, and the key is in black. It's in coal, Weeks Dye Works coal, so it's like a black gray. It's dark. The coverage wasn't good. It was not good. So that's 2 threads over 2, and then I just stitched the leaf 2 and 2 threads over 2, and I used my finger as a laying tool, and I thought it looked pretty good. The threads laid pretty good. But then I kept looking at the border I had stitched with 1 thread. And I thought, oh God, I got to tear that out. I have to restitch that because it just did not look right having the border one thread and the motifs two threads. So this morning I unpicked all that border I had stitched yesterday. And I'm going to stitch the border with two threads. Plus, if you remember, I was one stitch off on the border, so I'm hoping I can remedy that by restitching it. But this has got to go bye-bye for a few days. I don't have the heart to immediately stitch that again with two threads. So, let me just set this to the side. What I'm going to start today instead, I'll go through a little bit of my haul and then you'll be able to see. I did get 2 pieces of fabric in. Yay! Fabric! I still have many, many more coming. So I hope to get those very soon so I can get some other stuff started and have a whole bunch of whips like all you guys do. Stash Queen's got like 251 whips if I have that right. Just watched her latest video. I love her videos. Okay, here's another piece of fabric from Fantasy Dyed Fabrics. This is, it says 32 count Joblin, but it's 28. 28 count Joblin. And it's like a yellow and light purple. And this is a piece that's 18 by 25, I think. 18 by 25. I really like this. I don't know what I'm going to stitch on it yet because I just liked it and didn't have a project in mind. But I'll find something. That's going to go in the cart. The cart that is now empty. But it's not going to be empty once I put this fabric in it. And then I got, because I just joined Pole Stitch's Fabric of the Month, I got my first piece. Pastel Dreams. And this is 28 count Joblin also, but I recently told her I want to switch to 32 count, which it's Lugana. She doesn't carry 32 count Joblin, so I'll be getting 32 count from now on. But isn't that pretty? Let me try to look at that. So, what I'm thinking of stitching on this starting today, and again, give me your opinions. I mean, I'm probably going to do it anyway, but I'd be curious. Up here is purple, the middle is like a light blue, aqua, sky blue, and the bottom is pink. I thought I could stitch this on it. The Northern Expressions Rainbow, Twisted Rainbow Sampler. The cross stitch version. This is not the one that has the specialty stitches in it. And the reason why I thought I could stitch this on it is because there's no white thread. I don't know about you, but the hardest time I have is finding fabric where white shows up really good. And since there's no white, it's the colors of the rainbow, as you can see. You know, red, orange, yellow, blue, green, indigo, violet, and beautiful Dinky Dye silks I got. I thought it would look pretty good on that fabric. And I would do it 2 threads over 2. Learn my lesson with that one. So I think I'm going to start that. Now, I had printed out the first page because I had kind of started it on one thread on another fabric and didn't like it. And so I had to go print out the first page again because I have the PDF version of this pattern. And when I went to print out the PDF version, I'm reaching for I got 2 notes here. I remembered that they had an Etsy store. So I was like, oh, I need to go look and see what else they got. Clickitis, people. Got the clickitis today again. But I did not buy anything. So go me for not buying anything today. But I did find 2 patterns that I really, really want. And I started a wish list in my notebook for patterns because they're not going anywhere. It's not like I'm going to be stitching them right this minute. But they are Northern Expressions Peacock Band Sampler, the cross stitch version. And I'll insert a picture of what it's supposed to look like here. And then the Twisted Band Sampler, the cross stitch version. And I'll put a picture of that here too so you can see it. I love those. I really love the peacock one. I just like stuff that's like solid stitched and you don't have to worry about beads or back stitch or all that. So those are on my wish list for now. Although they're not that expensive. The one pattern was $12. The other was $16, 28 bucks. But it adds up. It adds up. So stitching this on the fabric, here's the needle minder I'm going to use that I got free from Maggie's Minders, pretty rainbow. And I'm going to hold everything in this tote bag that I got recently from So Much to Love. And this is really nice bag, people. I've never gotten one of her bags, and she had an extra one from her August bag of the month, so I snatched it up. And right now all I have is the Dinky Dyes threads in there. You can see all that. But yeah, really like that bag. I love fall stuff, pumpkins, all that. Now, on to my other haul. My little bit. I mean, it was just yesterday, people. Tracy P's package. My special package I told you about. It came. And she was so happy because, and I was happy too, because it was kind of MIA for a couple days and she was worried. She sent me a very special pattern that she knew I wanted, and she had it. And she sent it to me for free, people. Free. Are you ready? Villa Mirabilia! Yeah, it's out of print. She had an extra. She heard I'd been wanting it and didn't want to pay the insane prices on eBay that were like $75. No, can't pay that. So she sent me that, but because she is so wonderful, she also sent me 3 other Mirabilia patterns that I didn't have 2 of them. Fairy Idol, never even owned that one. Love that. And this one I really love. I think I'm really going to have to stitch this one someday. Midsummer Night's Fairy. Love that one. Love the teal. Her wings are all sparkly. Won't be using Krennic though. I will be converting to Petite Braid, Rainbow Gallery. But the last one she sent me I already did own. And it is out of print. It is the Dreamer. Now, what I'm going to do with this, because Tracy P was so generous and gave me those patterns, I told her I'm going to do a giveaway for this. All you have to do, no hoops to jump in, no crazy cuckoo stuff. All you got to do is leave me a comment on this video saying you'd like to be entered in this for this pattern. Monday, before I do my video, I will choose a winner and I will announce it on my video and I'll mail it to you so you can own this lovely pattern too. So leave a comment if you want to be entered in that. I'm glad to pay it forward, pass it on. The stitching community is a very generous and kind-hearted community. I have learned that over the years. I subscribe to Just Cross Stitch Magazine and Cross Stitch and Needlework. Now, I rarely stitch anything out of them. I just like to get them to see what's going on. I got my newest issue of Cross Stitch and Needlework. I'll cover my address. Cross Stitch and Needlework yesterday. And I have flipped through it and I didn't really see anything I wanted to stitch, but I did see 2 cute little things that they do like little tchotchkes and stuff in the beginning. I'll show them to you. The first thing are these wooden sheep. They say bobbins, like bah for sheep. It's cute. See that? The little mama sheep and then all her little baby sheep with the thread will fit in the bowl. Isn't that the cutest thing? Yeah, I really like that. Now, this next thing I really liked, but I need a coffee mug, like I need a hole in the head. It's cross-stitched, and you can get your initial. Now, it's only $13. That's cheap. I really like that, but like I said, I don't need any more coffee mugs. But if any of you want one, there you go. So there was that. And I did get some patterns. I had bought off of Stash Unload this Little House Needleworks pumpkin alphabet. Now this had originally come as a kit, but they just sold the pattern. The floss wasn't in there. I'll find an orange thread to stitch it in. I really like that. It's kind of like that birdhouse sampler I did with the green thread. And this was only, I don't remember how much it was. It wasn't much, but I really like that. And then I also had bought off of Stash Unload. I've become obsessed with ink circles. I have never owned one of their patterns until I've started watching your Flosstube videos, people. Garden Stars. Look at that. This thing is huge. I think it's going to be 17.5 by 20 on 32 count fabric, which is what I'm going to do it in. And believe it or not, this uses like 30 different colors of green, or 37 or something cuckoo like that. I would have never imagined it was that many shades of green. Now, I don't want to do it in green. I want to do it in shades of purple. And like these little accents, like this up here, the little bird is like in brown. I want to do like a hot pink and like a aqua blue or something. So I ordered, of course I ordered, a bunch of Carrie's Creations premium silk, which you can use one thread of, and it gives really good coverage. And they were only $1.75 a skein, which I thought was very reasonable. So I ordered just about every purple shade that she had. And they should be here really soon, because she emailed me and said she had a birthday something she was doing on Wednesday, so she wants to get orders out before then. So now for the fabric, I don't know. But I have fabric coming, so yeah, I'm going to start that when I get the fabric and the thread. I'm really going to start that, I swear. Now, 2 other patterns I bought were from Clouds Factory. Again, another company I had never heard of before watching your videos. A lot of you like Clouds Factory, so of course I had to go look. Clickitis. I love Halloween patterns. I know I've said that a lot. So I got Wacky Witches and Stitches. That's what it looks like stitched up. Cute. I love that border. This is a kind of a big one too. On 16 count, it's 13 3/4 by 15 3/4. That's fairly big. Looks really cute though. And then those little tricksters from Clouds Factory, when you buy your first pattern, when they email you the PDF, they also email you a coupon for 15% off of your next pattern. So, I love Game of Thrones, the show on HBO. So what I get with my 15% off? The Game of Thrones house banners. Oh my God, I love that. I love those. I will definitely stitch that. That's a pretty big one too. On 16 count, it is, well, it's 12.8 by 5.9. That's not too bad. And just think, each banner would be like a finish, a mini finish. I really like those though. So that would be kind of out of my comfort zone. I don't normally stitch stuff like that, but they have a lot of cool patterns and you guys are stitching them up like crazy. Doctor Who and Zodiac Sampler and Harry Potter. I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan, but all y'all that love Harry Potter, you love those patterns and you're stitching them and they look amazing. Okay, the last thing I want to show you, everyone's been showing pictures of their needle minders and where they store them. I don't have all of my needle minders on my board, but I have a great bunch. So it's behind me. Now I got this board off of Etsy. Whoops, sorry, I bumped the camera. Off of Etsy a long time ago. I've had this board for a while, and up until today it hung on my wall, but when I pulled it off, the string broke. So now I just have it propped up on a shelf. But here are all my needle minders that I have. Well, like I said, it's not all of them. But I really like this. It looks like a picture frame, but it's scrapbook paper and it's magnetic back here so they can all stick on there. But yeah, I have quite a bit. And if I put all of the ones I have on whips or patterns that I know I'm going to be stitching, I wouldn't have enough space. It would fill this. I would like to get a bigger board, but I need to stop spending so much money on cross stitch stuff. Seriously. So I'm considering putting them all over my 2 carts from IKEA. That thing's all metal, people. Magnets can go all over that. So that might be what I do when that board is filled. I'm still considering. But I really want that IKEA board. And it's big. I mean, it would take me a while to fill that. It's like, I don't know, 20 by 27 or 15 by 20 or something a lot bigger than that. That's only 10 by 12, 8 by 12. It's not that big. So that's all I have for today. Hope you enjoyed seeing another video from me, even 20 minutes. Can't believe I talked for 20 minutes just about all that stuff. So until my next video on Monday, I hope you have a great stitchy week and a great stashy week. Buy some stuff so you can show me on your videos. I will see you soon on Monday. Bye!